but do not fall into that comparison trap, because that can be deadly and that can be dangerous for your development as a man.
If you could give one piece of advice to men in their 30s and their 40s who think that it's they're too old, too out of shape, and they want to start taking training seriously. Maybe they don't want to be a champion, but they want to start working on themselves very seriously. What would be one piece of advice that you'd give them, about how to get started, or just anything in general regarding
Yeah,
that?
so if they want to get into it or get back into it, is to not fall into the comparison trap. We can go on our phone right now and see that all these influencers, all these people with six packs and in incredible shape. You might think that if you don't get in that specific shape, then you cannot be healthy or fit. But you don't need to be in that specific shape to have health, to have fitness. So my best advice for you is to just start, understand who you are, understand your potential, and understand if you're not healthy, there's so much potential that you're leaving behind. Success, all the success in the world, but if you're not living in a healthy body that's thriving, then again, that potential is never going to be reached. But do not fall into that comparison trap, because that can be deadly and that can be dangerous for your development as a man.
So stay healthy, make sure that your mind is clear, make
Yep,
sure that you have some type of connection to your higher self or God or whatever you want to call it, because it kind
yep,
of helps you guide, it helps guide you into those, or I'm sorry, out of those troubling situations that you might find yourself out in, and gives you that, I think it gives you that bigger picture,
yeah,
like being able
yeah.
to see that higher version of yourself and then move towards that, closing that gap between who you think that you are now and who you want to be. I know it can be daunting because that's the fight of life, is can I live up to my potential? Can I figure out, one, what is that for myself? What is it that I'm trying to do with the time that I have here on this earth, and how am I going to be able to help people around me?